Forever97 here, and on to today's video when we're reacting to two honest trailers, which is both for Doctor Who, classic and modern. We're really pleased they've done the two. I've been a fan of honest trailers for years. I've really loved the content they've produced on Screen Junkies and that stuff. So I'm really pleased they're going into Doctor Who territory. As you can see, I'm a massive sort of Doctor Who fan. I'm reacting to classic first and then modern. So without further ado, let's have a watch. Okay. A lot of people demanding it. I like the spin on the TV.
You know his name.
I'm the Doctor.
You know his face.
Yep.
And you know his mission.
Always search for truth. My truth is in the stars.
Yeah.
Unless you're not from the United Kingdom, then you probably don't know any of those things. Now, meet the Doctor, a Time Lord from the planet Gallifrey, who travels through space-time in a machine called the TARDIS. And if that's already too weird for you, tap out now.
Yeah,
It's
go.
about to get a whole lot weirder.
On the planet of the cheetah people, intelligent carnivores.
Journey through 3 decades of adventure as the Doctor keeps things fresh by regenerating bodies every few years, like the crabby old man Doctor,
Don't get me shut up, will you?
the beetle haircut childlike Doctor,
Caused me a great deal of...
Just say how it is, basically. That's what they've done.
glad to hear it.
the snake-tatted Kung Fu Austin Powers Doctor.
Oh, I forgot about that. John on his toes.
But this is what most people think all of classic Doctor Who is, Doctor.
Have a jelly baby.
Yeah, like Tom's obviously the most famous.
He seems nice, Doctor.
Absolutely splendid.
The kind of arrogant even for the Doctor, Doctor.
Oh, wow.
The almost out of gas, coasting on goodwill Doctor.
Yeti, Autons, Daleks. Cybermen and Silurians.
I love
The TV
Sylvester.
movie one-off George Lazenby Doctor. But no matter which Doctor is operating the TARDIS, one thing remains constant. He is either the most overrated or underrated Doctor of all time, in either the most overrated or underrated era of the show. Okay, look, getting Doctor Who fans to agree on who's the best Doctor is like trying to watch every episode of Doctor Who. It's pretty much impossible, so why even try? Watch as the Doctor and his companions take on some of the most iconic villains
No
of
way.
all time. The evil Time Lord, the Master.
Die, Doctor. Die, Doctor.
Then spend the other 90% of the show watching whatever villains the crew could throw together on a low budget.
Rubber spiders.
I shall be the
Well, they're creative, aren't they? Like, like Doctor Who's always on a certain budget.
Fiction. I will play 8 keys.
Oh!
Shipwreck. A series of dudes with buckets on their heads.
Oh, I never look at Sharon's jet though. Same thing.
Watch them face off in stories serialized across 3, 4, 6, or even 10 episodes. Jam-packed with enough plot to fill maybe 2.
We know that owls are able to live on the surface and that they must have found immunity. Perhaps it is a drug.
Witness the paradox that is classic Doctor Who. A show that's both timeless and completely out of date.
What you need is a jolly good smack bottom.
Thrill as it seems to predict future phenomena like the Matrix,
Goss must have his own link with the Matrix.
the Borg,
Resistance is useless.
Stephen King,
I shall have to go to the Dark Tower.
and B-movie,
According to classical aerodynamics, it's impossible for a bumblebee to fly.
while also being completely inappropriate for modern times.
One thing I could swear he was a Chinese.
But I feel no pain. The opium.
They're all Chinese?
Got the scrapings of Shanghai.
And one midget.
And that's just from the episode The Talents of Wen Chiang. Like TV shows that you can easily kick back and watch on Netflix, then definitely don't start watching Doctor Who. Scrambling to find episodes that the BBC erased decades ago by hunting down dozens of DVD box sets, animated recreations, and audio plays, while you secretly pray that all of it just magically turns up like those episodes from Africa. But if you do somehow make it through all 26 series, specials, and TV movies, then answer me this.
That is a
Why do
lot.
Doctor Who fans get so angry every time people call him Doctor Who?
I'm the doctor. I keep telling you that.
When that's what the show called him for 18 years!
You don't understand.
Yeah, well, it's the principle.
Easily defeated Daleks.
It's just like how many dials can we destroy for the fun of it? Hold on.
Slow deaths. Convoluted plots.
You think for one moment gentlemen, that I forget that I bear the sacred blood of the Francine Grig.
The Vaxo is kept on the Eden crystal. They're about to transfer the crystal to the hex.
Doctor Who's so weird out of context, isn't it?
The more you must convince or bluff that you are Yatasa.
Bad fight scenes.
Well, you try and make it on in a TV studio with a bad budget.
Blood lines.
And you're both nuts, so you're not both sitting around unconscious.
No, you shan't take him.
You found the inner compartment containing 3 Daleks?
And
Live broadcast.
Booyah!
The accumulation of evidence is overwhelming.
The Mendians are heading towards Sector 5.
I think Dav's the king of like massive food-liners. I need to rewatch the Paradox animation, by the way. I'm just for that.
Okay, I'll do anything. I'll listen to the Big Finish audio plays. I'll watch Canine and Company. Just make it stop. Make it stop! Inspector Space Time.
I wonder if the narrator sort of knows like what those
So,
are.
I screwed up.
Okay, so that was quite funny. Obviously, it picked a lot of the flaws in Classic Who, but hindsight's a beautiful thing. Like, it's a product of the time, and that's the way I've always looked at any shows from the era. But I can imagine, obviously, like if you start watching it, obviously, I've grew up with the show. And I went back and watched Classic Who, and I've been so catching up, obviously missing episodes. I'm glad they referenced that. But obviously, yeah, it's quite funny how they sort of picked out the little tropes of the Classic Who. But again, it's probably just time in it. But yeah, I did have a laugh at a few bits. But anyway, let's go on to Modern Who. I'm quite interested to see what they've done with this. Here we go, Modern Who. Hopefully, a lot of people know about this.
From Fancy PBS comes a show that takes place anywhere in the universe,
Yeah.
at any time in the past, present, or future, where anything can happen, and none of the continuity matters.
Tell me the rules!
Pretty much, yeah.
Doctor Who.
I can take that.
Get ready for a continuation of the original series that picks up after 16 years off the air,
Yeah.
because all the British nerds who grew up with Classic Who finally got old enough to call the shots at the BBC. Now they're taking this stodgy old formula and stretching it to an hour of quirky comedy.
I demand to know who you are.
Well, that's mixed in, but
Improved special effects and enough soap opera pulp to choke a telenovela.
I think you need a doctor.
oh.
¿Por qué, Dr. Quien? ¿Por qué? Meet the Doctor. He's not an actual doctor, but an alien who named himself that as a vow.
The name I chose is the Doctor. It's like a promise you make.
Even though the word doctor was created to describe him?
The word for healer and wise man. We get that word from you, you know.
That's Moffat.
Yeah, that's not the first paradox you're gonna have to swallow.
Paradox.
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 To fans, he's a two-hearted Time Lord who hijacked a faulty TARDIS from the planet Gallifrey, who's sometimes kind of a dick.
Funny little human brains. How do you get around in those things?
But to casual viewers, he's a funny man with a time machine who takes ladies on adventures, who's also kind of a dick.
It's okay, I understand. You're an idiot.
Watch him dash through time, equipped with a sonic screwdriver and psychic paper, two devices with the power to speed up the plot.
He's dead.
And the TARDIS.
Get to the point, basically.
A time machine with the power to break when the plot needs to slow down.
Stop.
Oh, I hate
Maybe
that
to break
too.
less so he didn't keep exploding inside of it.
Yeah, I wish they.
Just a thought.
Yeah.
Watch the spatial
I
adjustments
still wouldn't do
will
that.
travel all around the known universe, from the streets of London to working-class British mining towns to the quaintest little English villages.
They're just old
Oh
people.
no.
No, they're very old people.
But when the budget allows, he'll fly off to the far reaches of the CGI universe, where everything is still extremely British.
Starship UK.
And that's the great thing about it.
By his side, as always, is his trusty companion, usually a cute girl, because ratings, who after a few seasons of adventure, usually has her life ruined.
They ended up imprisoned, tortured. My mum, my dad, my sister.
Yeah, it's always like a.
If she's lucky,
Oh, she dies,
she'll
yeah.
follow along to keep the Doctor grounded, give him someone to talk to, and act as his mostly platonic but not always love interest.
Do you think I'm pretty?
No. They're basically dating without the sex, except for Nardole. That one was purely physical.
Not just sexy.
Experience a franchise that's been running for so long, they built 13 recastings of the main character into the lore, then hit that limit and pulled even more out of a crack.
Yeah.
As each actor brings a new
How many
spin
more
to
does he
the
have?
alien who's seen the stars, but looks like he's never seen the sun. Whether it's Eccleston, the only doctor of the modern era to regenerate due to creative differences with the BBC, David Tennant, the unquestioned master of staring sadly into the middle distance.
Yeah, basically. He's always sad.
Matt Smith, who combined the face of a handsome 12-year-old with the weighty arms of an inflatable tube man. Peter Capaldi, who imagined the Doctor as your uncle who never got married and moved to Vegas in his 40s.
I was being hauled down with the kids there, did you notice?
Or Jodie Whittaker, the first female Doctor, which, no matter how she performs, is one of the least outrageous things this ridiculous show has ever done.
I'm riding a dinosaur!
Yeah.
A spaceship!
But an all-powerful hero demands all-powerful villains to go up against, and the Doctor has some. Or something invisible to save on the effects budget. Or something we've seen a million times before, but an alien. Ooh.
They're not vampires. They're aliens. What is it? A minotaur or an alien?
Both.
It's always an alien.
Still, some evildoers are among the best in sci-fi,
Yeah.
like the Cybermen, emotionless robots who can only be defeated by feelings.
I blew him up with love.
The Master, a renegade Time Lord who considers themselves the Doctor's arch nemesis, but is in the middle of this list, so you do the math.
Thanks for trying.
The Leaping Angels, killer stone statues who
Yeah.
get less threatening with every appearance until they're about as scary as Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah, I'm glad they
Greatest
stopped using them
rival,
now.
Christmas.
I've never looked at how they sort of play the horror aspect of Christmas.
And the Doctor's other greatest rival, the Daleks. Fleshy blobs stuffed into cramped metal homes who spend their entire lives shouting commands at people they hate.
Who's it gonna be referenced to?
So, internet commenters?
Yeah.
Follow along on the series-spanning arcs that will delight fans and confuse newcomers, like the seasons where the world keeps ending. But just kidding, he can reverse the planet's rotation like Superman.
Planet Earth restored.
The seasons where the Doctor falls in love with his companion, only to lose her for all eternity.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding. He'll make a copy of himself and they'll live happily ever after. The seasons when the Doctor copes with the inevitability of his own death.
I'm dying!
J.K. Rowling. He'll live as long as the show needs him to.
Well, I suppose one more lifetime won't kill anyone.
Or the seasons where he's haunted by the knowledge that he's triggered the genocide of his own people.
Look up genocide. You see a little picture of me there?
Or maybe he's just kidding and he actually saved everyone but doesn't remember it.
You're actually suggesting that we check
Oh,
our own
dear.
personal history.
Sure, that'll work. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, whatever. So run down your nearest hallway.
There's a lot of running down corridors, yeah.
Pull a plan out of your arse.
I've got a plan. I've got a plan.
Yeah, of course I have a plan.
And start spouting techno
Always
battle
lies.
like the universe depends on it.
Wave of Van Cassadine energy.
Microtransmission of a K-filter wavelength sticks it into a living receptacle and then it feeds off the remaining Artrin energy.
Because you're about to get some of the greatest standalone episodes in sci-fi history.
Yeah.
With a bunch of momentum-killing serialization crammed in to service the diehards. But after all is said and done, let's still try to be more like the Doctor. Never cruel or cowardly.
Never be cruel, never be cowardly.
Just enjoy the ride and let who do who.
No, fro, jo, ko, fo, to, to.
No, bo, ho, so, ko, ro, to, so.
If this was your
It's
first...
hard to love you sometimes. Starring The Leftover, Bad Wolf, What You Gonna Do, Scary Poppins,
Yeah.
Show Me Your Bow Face, the appearance of the repeated meme,
Oh, yeah.
Save Martha, Just the Temp, Harry and Ron at the same time, Well, Angry Man, I Want a Girl with a George skirt and a long jacket, The Mrs. Frizzle,
Yeah.
Oops, Just Kinda There, We Billy Knew Ye,
Yeah.
of None, Spin Doctors, The Great Glass Dr. Vader, That Time Rose was on Weakest Link.
You are listen.
Oh my god, they killed Rory! You bastards!
Oh my god!
You'll die.
Yeah, twice.
Sorry, Rory, but you just
just died.
So true.
Gravestone here for someone with the same name as me.
That thing Tennant's voice does.
Yeah? Why do I keep going? Any chance for a cup of tea? Come on, go.
Yes, it's high pitch
Every
level.
British actor, Harry Potter division.
Yeah. Gambon. Yeah. Amazing actors.
Every British actor, Game of Thrones division.
Yeah. Well, I sort of done the opposite way with Game of Thrones. I thought, oh, they were Game of Thrones,
Game of
they were Game of
Thrones
Thrones.
and Harry Potter division.
Yeah.
Every other British actor. Every British historical figure.
Winston Churchill, for you.
My mind is going up.
Charles Dickens.
Queen Victoria.
Agatha Christie. Oh, William Shakespeare.
Extremely long vigils.
I will guard this body for 1,000 years.
36 years, 3 months, 4 days of solitary confinement.
2,000 years I waited
Fine
for
trouble.
you, but you did it to me again.
Hello? 4.5 billion years.
And Doctor Who?
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who? Doctor Who? Doctor Who?
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who? Doctor Who?
Doctor
Oh, Doctor Who. Doctor Who.
Days of Our Lives, A Future Past.
Yeah.
Phew, that was a lot of Who to get through.
That was.
It wasn't so bad. Now let's see what that classic series is all about.
The Great One is all-knowing.
All praise to the Great One.
Oh, new timeline. Want to see where the adventures of the Doctor all began?
Wow, my mind has just gone. Again, it was like it's got all these funny little quirks, but just going on for the right. I like that comment. So, did you watch the honest trailers for the classic and modern Who? Let me know in the comment section below what you thought. I thought they did a pretty decent job for like people who have never seen the show. So quite for an introduction. Like I think hopefully people will watch that and be like, oh, what is this Doctor Who? I will watch this weird, quirky thing. Obviously, they tied it very well with like Jodie's first episode. It was obviously just come out on Sunday. Even for me as a Doctor Who fan, taking that all in, I was like, yeah, okay, right. So anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Again, let me know in the comment section what you think of the honest trailers. I'll see you next time. Bye.